Welcome back to Let's Play Regalia of Men and Monarchs. Last time we met Signy, the berserker in the forest, who was supposedly this rumored beast, or who was this rumored beast who has supposedly been scaring off a lot of travelers. And now we're in the open-ended part of the game. We just have to complete 5 kingdom quests within 50 in-game days. We have no active quests going, and kingdom quests are just clear dungeons, construct and upgrade buildings, get to know people, fish 100 times basically, craft, and gain levels. And the thing is, completing dungeons will give you experience and materials to construct things, as well as the ability to craft things. So, really, dungeoneering is the most, quote, efficient thing to do. There is a post-game. You can eventually just do everything. You just have to make sure that you've cleared your chapter quests and everything. Let's see. So, because you have to reach acquaintance status with at least 4 people for the first inhabitants rank, I'm actually going to focus on clearing dungeons, because if I can get the XP to hit level 5, which, bear in mind, we're level 2 and halfway to level 3 already, that should give us the material to construct 3, maybe 4 buildings, as well as clearing however many dungeons. So that should give me the 5 that I need, at which point I feel I'm okay to work on the first acquaintance status goal. So that's where we're at there. I don't think we have the materials to continue constructing anything, because we have only done the tutorial dungeon where we get Signy. Let's see. It actually looks like we'll gain our rank with Griffith if we go hang out with him. Oh, I mentioned in the description of the last video that, I'm not sure if I should be uncomfortable with Hakusun's design, but, then I realized every single character design is, a complete caricature anyway. Everyone is, super cartoony, stereotypical. So, yeah. Let me look at personal bonds. With Griffith, I'd unlock Perfect Strikes, where Pinpoint Strike can't miss or be dodged, but it no longer applies Sundered. Hakusun unlocks Common Resources, so I can buy common resources from him. Shichi, additional fishing attempt during a fishing day. I feel like doing that before we unlock fishing is the best way to do that, but... and Signy and Lilka are not available right now, I don't think. Oh, actually, Signy is ready to bond. But not today. House no longer requires the landing spot to be within her line of sight. That would be fan-freaking-tastic. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend the day with Shichi. I know nothing, honest. What do you mean you came to talk? Spend time, and because we're not... Are there actual dialogues for the casual hangouts? Oh.
Go on.
Okay, I think I see what this is about. Look, Mr. Lauren, just in case, I'm not entirely sure what game you're playing, but I don't have any money. No offense.
I'm not here for your money.
No.
Eh? You're not? Oh, wait a minute, you're not planning on taking advantage of me, are you? What? No. I may be poor and smelly and toothless, but I still got my pride, you know.
What does a king want with a drunk like me is beyond me.
Well, regardless of your reasons, I'm not going to be keeping you. I'm sure you have plenty of monarchy in to do, and I'm starting to feel uncomfortable, but that's sort of beyond the point right now. What? Something on my face? Come on, don't give me that look. It's just that myself, I prefer drinking to talking.
Jeez, Shichi, are you bothering our customers again?
Dude, really?
A day without the bottle would do you wonders, you know.
Huh, as if. There's at least a Mr. Shichi to you, lass.
Sure. So, Mr. Lauren, is he bothering you?
Well, excuse me. He's struck up the conversation first, for reasons, I guess. Because a king talking to random strangers isn't weird at all. Well, am I right or am I right?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Sure I am. You're the most enjoyable monarch we've had in a while. Well, you know what, Lay? You're a weird kid. Now, if you excuse me, I have an urgent appointment with a tankard.
I don't think so.
It is weird that an obviously Japanese named character is Southern? Alright, one of your personal bonds has grown strong. Oh, wow, okay, so I was expecting Persona mechanics where you have to get to the point where you can rank up, and then you'll rank up on the Hangout, but this is much more forgiving. If that's the case, like, I might as well, let's see. So, Signy is not available tomorrow, but Lilcut is, and I was planning on unlocking her first rank before going to the next dungeon for the 5% money increase. So let's go hang out with Signy first.
The duckling approaches. Just so.
Hey,
Hey, I trust nothing's bothering you? You've been hanging out here a lot. I hope you had no troubles adjusting to town life?
These settlements of stone and wood are confusing.
These town rites remain unfamiliar to me, much as your kin is not my kin, but they're strong people, both in strike and spirit. The duckling keeps good company. The trails of wood and cobble I mesh with less. There are smells and colors that confuse me, and I do not always wish to confront them. But this brings warmth. It mirrors familiar sights, and for that I am grateful.
So the Pure reminds you of home.
Yes. No. Not quite.
Comfort is good, but it dulls senses.
The lands of my ancestors smolder with fury, but fury alone is pointless, yes? Tranquility is welcome, as long as one does not grow dull.
Oh, right, I've been meaning to ask. There's also that one matter. Your totem, was it? How goes the search for your beast? As I recall, that it was very important to you and your tribe. And not too well, I take it.
No, and I hold no answers why. Akelra is supposed to find their own meaning. Communion, confrontation, cooperation. 3 paths to walk in search of a totem. Nothing else is known. To journey, to hunt, to experience, those are our tools. Our hands, our eyes, our senses, all but needles to pierce the darkness. We exchanged our oaths once, yes? You will help me?
I gave my word.
A rare kindness.
A stance worthy of respect, and I shall repay in kind. The wind sings of a journey, the water hums a calling, the land dances full of life and motion.
The ancestors are with us.
The portents are there. I will find my beast. This I swear.
More poetic than you'd expect her to be. And yeah, morph instinctive motions. She only gets 7 to 9 damage Although the 4 initiative is pretty big. I think I'm gonna go for instinctive motions instead. Because we're still going to be in low-level dungeons, so the initiative isn't going to be super important yet. And one last hangout with Lilka. Actually, for that matter, I might as well go talk to Huxon and get him up to acquaintance and complete that task anyway. I didn't realize just hanging out with people once would get us up to that rank. Howdy! You here to eat, Mr. Lauren? Spend time? Cool, give me a second.
Hey there.
Hey again, mister. Ready to order?
What can I get you?
Someone with a lot of meat.
Yes, sir.
Aye aye, 1 meat plate on the way. Here you go, eat up. And, how was it? Huh? Speak up, I can't hear you. Or are you trying to mimic Papa? Anyhow, Dad had been wondering when you were going to just stop for your first big meal, actually. Good to see you finally decided to pay us a visit. Or, you know, nice to get a customer who's not allergic to paying for their own food. Oh. I'm not even sure if there's a word for people like him anymore. So the inn doesn't get any outside customers, no guests from the road. A trader here, a trader there. Nothing too fancy. Used to be way worse, though. I think it's because you're here now, you know? You're attracting people. Huh. That'd be a first. It's called tourisme. Mister, it turns boring old crap holes into objects of mad desire. Tourisme, you say? At least that's what the one Osbergian lady said. I may have gotten it wrong, though. Papa says it's a fad. I don't know, really.
Just some water, my good sir.
Who do you think would win?
Huh?
You know, between Papa and your friend. If they were to, say, to arm wrestle, who'd win? Wait, what about me? You! I could rescue you myself, mister. Now, Boz and Lilka, we gain 5% more Dilac from all sources. Seems like we really want to get them to 4 super fast. And yeah, let's go see Huxon.
Come in, come in.
Let's check the shop first. I'm curious. Alright, so he is selling accessories and not weapons. So we've got an invigorating file, which gives 100 extra max health. Health? I don't actually care that much about health. Shields are just much more consistently useful, I guess. Let's see, 5% thunder resistance, 5% ice resistance, 15% debuff resistance, 2% to all 3 elements resistance, and 5% fire resistance. I'll buy the pouch of salt, actually. That seems like the most immediately helpful thing. And I'm going to throw that onto Griffith, because he's the one who's usually in the front lines to get debuffed.
Come in, come in.
Alright, let's spend time with Huxon. Say what? Come again? You said that you want to spend time with me? You mean, well, obviously, my lord, you're a very busy person, and I have my own thing to do, too, so... I may buy something afterwards? What was that? A promise of commerce? Oh, hold still, my beating heart. An understanding consumer in our current socioeconomic climate. Truth be told, I wasn't entirely honest. It's been a slow day overall. If this keeps up for any longer, my profits will be ruined. You support local trade, right? What if I show you this beautifully sewn set of pajamas encrusted with the shiniest of diamonds? One size fits all. Nay.
No.
I'm sure you can be persuaded to reconsider. After all, such a magnificent deal. Just no. So you just came to talk after all. You want to talk, only talk, no purchases, just chit-chat, I get it. I have reasonable prices on my newest tea shipment. The wild dance around Hoxton's silver tongue continues for hours. And we've unlocked common resources in Hoxton's shop. Wait, new characters have arrived at your tent. What? Oh, I don't know why it says that, actually. But yeah, we've reached acquaintance status with at least 4 people, so that's 1 down in 4 days. So it would take at least another 4 days to clear the friend status. I'm not sure I want to focus on that right now. Alright, so having done all that, I think I go to Castle Lauren. And then, where is it? Oh, the globe. So yeah, put Griffith and Signy in the party, venture forth. So, we have 3 dungeons available to us. Ban Macaire, the Festerlands, and Falgarwood. And you can see we have 2 combat nodes, 1 conversation node, and 3 event nodes. 3 combat, 1 conversation, 3 event. 5 combat, 1 conversation, 2 event. And you'll notice that is a difficult dungeon, this is a standard dungeon, and this is an easy dungeon. We're going to go to the easy dungeon, because we kind of need to. We need to work our way up. Across and yonder, a pastoral adventure in the land of cows and old men. Treading the slopes of the expanse, you bump into 2 lone huts overseeing a cliff. Farm animals graze in peace on a nearby pasture, looking around indifferently with fleeting curiosity. 2 elderly gentlemen are seated by a small table in the yard, though the distance makes you unable to say what exactly they're doing. Let's approach the men. If it wasn't for the tangible sense of contest, you'd call them grandfatherly. Their rugged looks and tense faces only contribute further to that aura of uneasiness. The 2 gentlemen appear to be too busy to notice your presence, or they simply do not care, lost in focus on what appears to be some sort of antiquated board game. Quietly grab a chair and observe. The game seems simple enough to understand after a handful of turns. 24 black pieces against 13 white pieces, locked in battle to death. Despite this inherent asymmetry, it doesn't strike you as one-sided. Among the white pieces, one appears considerably larger and more ornate, a commander unit of some sort. Appropriately, it never lingers in one place for long, constantly evading the aggressions of black. Slowly, the goal of the game becomes clear. The white commander has to flee the board while black pieces have to capture said commander. As you've never played yourself, you have no idea of how to gauge the skill of these 2 gentlemen. At the very least, they appear evenly matched. Let's not interrupt, let's keep watching. The game continues. A couple of bold maneuvers later, you begin to spot patterns in Black's strategy, and you can clearly see his movements and turns to come. White's commander piece is walking into a trap. The upcoming turn will irreversibly decide the victor. Oddly enough, White doesn't seem to realize this. Don't intervene. You stay completely silent. Move after move, White steadily wraps his commander in peril. When he finally realizes he's been tricked, it's far too late. Defeat is but a turn away. The black player chuckles heartily, reveling in the proverbial tears of his opponent. This game is in the bag. Later after the game, Black chats you up, clearly uplifted by his victory. Huh, Mellow's good, but he completely dropped the ball on that one, he chuckles. But you noticed my ruse, didn't you? Well, thanks for not spoiling the fun. And we get a black horse piece, 5% physical penetration. The game keys turn into a token of gratitude. You also get 50 XP and 52 DLC. Let's go ahead and throw that physical penetration onto Signy. Because I feel like that's going to be the most useful. Put it on the DPS unit. Sleepy Croplands. The unglamorous gateway to the lands of wheat and hay. Mind the rats. Survive for 8 turns. Everyone must survive or win in 5 turns. So we've got a bandit mugger, 4 bandit brutes, 2 muggers, and a Wati. Wati are annoying. They can silence you. Let's see. I'm going to throw Signy up here. Griffith can go here to engage that mugger, and Kay can go here to drop buffs.
We move now, yes?
So now we can leap over here and get Signy right into the friggin' fray. So I can blitz and then whirlwind here. She's gonna take some hits, obviously.
Leave this to me.
Yeah, let's throw the banner there so Griffith gets the buff for sure. And move up here.
For great justice.
And then Griffith can go for a dynamic entry.
Yeah.
Yeah, my current, next turn strategy is going to be Enrage and then Whirlwind, spending the authority point, obviously.
You little punk. Yeah.
Because the killing power inherent in that is fantastic.
We move now.
So... Oh wait, I can't. Crap. Actually, Enrage, Blitz, Savage Roar, and then those 4 will completely ignore her because they have to flee.
Please stand by while we assassinate you. Here we go.
Which will then, thank you, leave them completely open. I could give her shields, but she's actually safe for the next
Your
turn.
guns on.
Crap.
Let us strike.
Okay, she's mostly safe for the next turn. Come on, Griffith. Okay, the bird is the only threat to her then. Oh wait, no, that guy was outside of the range. Okay. And she's stunned.
Come help me, you idiots!
Oh. I have no idea what that thing is doing.
Jesus!
Okay. Okay. Um... Yeah, I'm not gonna
Justice!
try and get fancy with anything. Yeah, let's restart that. I am going to go ahead and set combat to 4x speed. I still want people in the same positions they were in.
We move now, yes?
Let's see. I'm just gonna end your turn there this time, though. Because that will leave you open and everything, but...
The time is now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill you. Yeah, then I can move Griffith up here. Blech. You dick. God.
Strike now! At your side.
Yeah, just come up here and crescent strike these fools.
Yeah? I'ma deck you in the schnoz! I'll get
I'm
you.
gonna deck you in the schnoz.
You punk!
Miss? I'm at least getting the survival bonus here. What if K goes down here and Griffith goes here?
Yes, yes.
You still pounce here. And still end your turn. There.
Everyone stay cool. This is a robbery.
K moves up here. Are you kidding me?
Watch this. It missed.
Ugh.
For great justice! Yeah?
Yeah, this was a bad one.
I'll get you!
Let's rock.
Yes, yes.
I'll just go for Enrage. Blitz.
Ancestors, hear me roar!
Actually, if I move you here... No. Savage Roar will hit you three. Not you and not you, but you're focused on Griffith. No, I'm just gonna Whirlwind here. Like, run.
Everyone stay
At
calm.
your side.
This is a robbery.
Dynamic entry.
I'ma deck you in the schnoz, you little punk!
Surprisingly, this one may not be that terrible. So that's going to inflict slow, which is not a movement affecting skill, but it does affect initiative. Alright, Massacre while you have your buff up and run for now. Like, I think she's going to focus on the bird at this point.
At your side.
Which, as I hear, is the word. Alright, if I Crescent Strike here, you're dying, and you two are getting weakened, and you're getting a ton of shields.
Come help me, you idiots! Come help me, you idiots! Come help me, you idiots!
On the prowl.
Leave this to me. Keep up the
Okay.
momentum, guys.
Bird is dead.
Justice!
I will kill you.
Well fought.
I'm just gonna stay here? Yeah.
We move now, yes?
Yeah, I'm not getting the 5-turn bonus, but I'm okay with that.
Ancestors, this kill is for you.
I'm gonna move here to make it harder for you to leave. And then I'm gonna go pull yourself together there. I can't quite Crescent Strike, but I'm gonna kill you to reduce potential damage taken. Sunder.
Let us strike! No quarter! I'ma deck you in the schnoz!
Crap.
We move now, yes?
Yeah, Massacre should end this.
Ancestors!
Sweet.
This kill is
Yeah, I only got one of those, but whatever. Swashbuckler set. K's equipment, 5% debuff resistance to initiative, 5% damage. Wow, that is awesome. Cool. So from... Oh wow, that is a straight upgrade. Nice. I want to use the camp before going into that event.
On my honor.
Ready to march at your command, young master. So many sheep, and cattle, and pigs. Ancestors, I really, really hope none of those are my totem animals. Hey, a boar wouldn't be terrible. Alright. So, the Tree of Wishes. You encounter a lone, gnarled tree, long since whitened by time. Its dead, ashen branches pine for the skies in an embracing gesture, retaining an odd sense of slumbering vitality. Needless to say, it visibly stands out from the surrounding flora. Let's examine the tree. The trunk itself appears old, but in good condition, strangely unblemished by trappings of age, aside from many obviously man-made knife scars. Hundreds of tiny copper amulets hang from the tree's twisting branches, likely a remnant of some obscure custom or ritual. You recall hearing stories about similar good luck practices among local children? Couples? You can't recall. Carve a small dent in the bark. That seems customary. Bright crystalline sap begins to trickle from the tree, glistening in your palms and sticking clumsily to your fingers. It also smells faintly of dead leaves. A most curious occurrence. Let's gather some of it for later use. 2 resilience tonics. Grants 200 shields to a target ally in range. Ooh. Using whatever containers you have at your disposal, you decide to gather the strange sap for further use. Who knows, maybe it'll prove useful. Also 25 XP. Nice. Alright. In the past, these abandoned pastures have housed the estate of a proud stablemaster. Now they house only beasts, most of them all too willing to prey on the travelers. Well, we'd best clear this out then. Be the first party to deal damage in a battle. Land all finishing strikes with the same character. Oh, oh no, I remember this fight. And in an RPG like this, it's not good if I remember a fight. Crap. Dodge! Oh well. Yeah, I'm not worrying about the challenges in this encounter. This is a terrible fight.
We move now, yes?
Alright, just pounce there. End your turn. Like, if I get the killing blow one, it's gonna be purely coincidental. Also, yeah, that, like, the wolves like to, empower each other.
Here we go.
It's fun. And then you have the bird trying to constantly blind you.
Skillful.
We move now, yes?
Actually, this isn't a bad time to cast Massacre. Because the sooner you kill things, the better in this fight. Like, I don't care that she got KO'd. She still gets the XP. Like, please hit?
Watch this.
Thank you. No, I want you to dynamic and you can't dynamic entry. God flip. I was playing on difficult when I tried this fight before, and I was forcing myself to get every single challenge. I don't recommend doing either of those things. God, friggin' empowered. No. Do not empower yourselves.
The time is now.
Crescent Strike to get some freaking shields, at least.
For great justice.
Just ult him.
Have at me.
I don't care if it wasn't actually worth it. It was worth it. Yeah, this is one of those domino battles where once you take down one Varg, it just becomes so much easier because they get a buff from the others being on the field.
At your side.
This is bad. This is bad.
We're not
You
done
do
yet.
get movement there. Okay.
At your side.
So I'm going to need to dynamic entry and just spam pinpoint strikes
For great justice.
with authority points.
Push them back.
I don't care that I missed.
Push them back. Have at me.
We're not done yet.
Ooh, another pouch of salt. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to spend more time on this. But this is gonna be a boss fight, so I have to hit exit dungeon. I can't. I forgot that there was a...
I asked him to get some goods from Minway. The roads aren't exactly safe, but we need trade. And no sane man would dare to mess with one of the gnomish princes.
But he's not a merchant prince.
Right. Don't tell that to the bandits.
You don't seem to like Master Onder.
He is
Oops.
resourceful, I guess. And persistent. Might as well make the most of it.
I detect a scathing undertone in your voice, my lady. I'm just a simple merchant, trying to make a living.
See? You didn't say honest.
Does the quality of my service offend you?
Depends if that jar of golden liquid you unpacked 3 boxes ago truly is a quote-unquote potion for good fortune.
Perhaps an empirical sample is in order. A small discount for my benefactors.
Well,
Thanks, but no thanks.
shucks.
Huh?
Someone was stowed away in the supplies.
Ow, ow, ow.
Are you all right?
Could be better. You?
Oh, I ate toast for breakfast and...
What the hell were you doing in a vase?
Yeah, that's...
My vase! On my caravan! The girl! Oh, the last thing I need right now is human trafficking charges.
What do you think one can do in a vase?
You're not going to just talk your way out of this. Who are you?
Okay, okay, Miss Pissy. Call me Alice.
My vase! You violated my vase!
I didn't violate anything. I hitched a ride.
All the way from Minway? That raises disturbing questions.
And I suppose you want me to answer them now?
So why did you hide in that vase, miss?
Thank you, Elaine.
Fine. Ignore my vase. You'll come begging to me for discounts later.
Oh, you know how it is. You stick your head a little out of the crab bucket, and suddenly, everyone's aiming to lop it off. You live, you're bound to make somebody mad. Get enough heat, and it's time to change the ambiance. Wouldn't be the first time, anyway. Look, it's complicated. For now, I'm just looking for a place to crash in. No strings attached, no charity involved. Believe me, I can pull my weight.
You're awfully keen to lie low, aren't you?
Hey, I'm not a criminal if that's what you're getting at.
Sis? What are you looking at me for? The decision is not mine. You'll have to talk to our brother about this.
Then I will.
I forgot that this was this soon, and it's going to make my life a lot easier. Wow, 5 XP off of a level. Well, you're not actually getting targeted enough for that. I think I'm actually going to go, you get the pouch of salt and you get the black horse piece for now. But, let's head back to Regalia. We can upgrade things a bit, at least. And actually talk to Aliss.
Hey there.
Hello. I've been told that you wanted to speak with me?
Those two blondies brought you up to speed, huh?
They're my sisters.
Yes, I thought as much. But let's cut to the chase. I'm Aliss. I was probably born in Shadu, but it's hard to tell with people like me, as dumb as it sounds. I don't tend to dwell on it, nor do I care. I travel a lot, mostly involuntarily. I guess I'm kinda sorta on the run right now. But if there's one thing you should trust about me, it's that I'm not a criminal. Instead...
Hold on. What did you mean, people like me?
Well, I was getting to that. I was hoping to butter you up before we got to the subject. See, I'm a kindling. Yeah, this is your cue to scream.
Oh, what now?
Huh? You don't know? Well then.
Sorry for the jump there.
Basically, she's a natural-born wizard.
You know, most games would call that a sorcerer.
Normally, magic requires years of practice, discipline, and effort. But every once in a while, a person may be born with a gift. They wield magic like they breathe, spontaneously.
Why have you been eavesdropping?
Point is, kindlings get a bad rap, and it's not hard to see why. They're like a sugar-crazed kid with a razor. All the power, none of the limitations. There's plenty of room for things to go wrong.
Wow, graphic. I see you've done your research, Miss Pissy.
Would you just stop calling me that? At least I don't dress like a cheap stripper.
What? You spoiled little...
All right, ladies, let's all take a deep breath here and...
Scratch pad.
Push up.
Circus freak.
On. You know that last one was weak as shit.
Ladies, would you please just calm the hell down? Let's go back to that part about you being drunk with unlimited power.
Kay's eternal voice cracking is just amazing.
I can't speak for other kindlings, or whatever they choose to call themselves. The way I see it, it's just a big, dumb label that attracts way too many kooks. Hell, I spent half my life running away from kooks. And I'm tired. I need a breather. Place to kick back for a while, and not worry about crazies trying to scout me for no sane reason. That's not criminal, is it?
Ah, you want shelter then?
That's what I said, yeah.
Gwen?
Sure, let's invite a literal living bomb under our roof. After all, we already have a canned dead guy and a naked bushwoman. Might as well complete the collection.
You're mocking me.
No.
I'll have to take a leap of faith here, won't I?
Well, it'd certainly be considerably easier to just burn you all. But surely you can see how that wouldn't necessarily turn out to be the wisest choice? Don't you worry. I'm used to having to earn one's trust.
I take it I don't need to ask whether you can defend yourself.
If I focus hard enough, I can make your head explode.
I'll take it as a yes. Well, that's good enough for me. Welcome aboard, Lady Aliss.
Great. Now, if you excuse me, I think I saw a bearded woman around the corner.
You're in a JRPG, Gwendolyn. Get used to it. And yes, JRPG is stylistic, not based on where it was made.
Oh, Gwen.
Dark Souls is not a JRPG.
Nah, don't sweat it. She'd grouch herself to death without someone like me. Let's go.
So yeah, Aliss is our pyromancer, our caster for now. Just give her initiative and damage. So if we look at, oh yeah, here are her different looks. I like how she just comes with the hood up version of her outfit. Yeah, I realize it's a little different, but it is weird that she comes with a free skin, though. But, let's see. How do I... Ah, here we go. Her basic ability, deals 60% of base damage as fire damage to a target, chains up to 2 times to a random enemy close to each target. Each jump deals 15% less damage than the previous one, and applies fiery amplification to an enemy for 2 turns. Blazing Barrier spawns a traversable wall of flames that deals 50% of base damage as fire damage to anyone passing through or standing in the area of effect, lasts for 2 turns. Inferno deals 120% of base damage as fire damage to all targets in the area of effect, so it's your fireball spell. Fire Shield applies deterrence on a target ally for 2 turns. Lord of Fire is actually her ultimate. Yeah, she has... Oh, everyone has 4 skills and an ultimate. Never mind. Temporarily summons Gera, Lord of Fire. Gera's lifespan on the battlefield is prolonged every time he receives fire damage from any possible sources. So, her ultimate is actually to summon another temporary party member. So, you can see how she is a significant boost to our party. But, yeah. Next time on Let's Play Regalia of Men and Monarchs, we're back in Ascalia, unfortunately. Well, no. Let's get the building, because we might as well build. So Castle Lauren can't level up. We can level up the placeholder inn if we have 2 more Glimmer, which will raise the max level of their bond, which isn't super necessary right now. Upgrading Town Square lets us take more party members, but that's not really necessary right now. Upgrading Hoxton's house raises his max. I think we want to upgrade the pier so that we can fish. And then can't upgrade it any further. So we're gonna have to wait until we recruit Gunter for crafting. Whoops. No. Before we end off, I want to see if Hoxton has anything more that I might be interested in.
Hello, esteemed customer.
Shop. Let's see. Oh yeah, he also has components now. I guess it would be good to get a Necklace of the Third Eye, now that we have a Pyromancer. Yeah, that's actually about it. So let me give you the Necklace of the Third Eye and give you the Physical Penetration. Right, so next time on Let's Play Regalia of Men and Monarchs, we're hopefully going to actually finish that dungeon. Dungeons in general are going to be a lot easier. We're also hopefully going to get closer to Aliss to unlock her first mutation. Or whatever they're called. Morph. Increases her Firefly's maximum chain length by 1, and it doesn't reduce... Ooh, hoo, hoo. Yeah, that is fantastic. So yeah, see you guys then.